Before my son tells us story. But I'm sorry. Jesus fucking Christ. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? My previous video ended up. You can decapitate everyone that steals my money. You can decapitate everyone that's in the way of me receiving money. You can decapitate everyone that steals my vehicle. So cute. Did I already share that? Like I could be Sam's hire girl. You don't even have money to buy the bag, and you only have food stamps. Oh, but did you see my stance? It's not here. Dang, I didn't see it. Was it 2023 or 2024? What else? I did it. Target. Where did I see that picture? I found new shoes from Target. I was heading to work again. What else? DJ Khaled with the best Friday, August 2nd, live man. What else? What else? What else? Who's giving money today? In the meantime, I'll take myself to Disneyland by myself. You can decapitate Andrew Suarez that steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money, hires people illegally to misrepresent me. Baby, show me your first trip to Disneyland with that means money that I steal from you. Okay, the family tree that is in a second cousin because that's embarrassing. What else? 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 I'm born. When I'm financially stable, I plan to travel with my family before I'm excited about it. You can decapitate Anthony Capisan Wese, that rape me, steals my money, and gets in the way of my receiving money. You can decapitate Alex Suarez, that invades my home without my permission. Goes to the party I heard decades ago, wearing a onesie and saying, I'm Jane and I'm Kate Mommy. And I hadn't had that conversation with him. What else? And, what else? And more. Who's good night today? He thinks that I'm gonna kill myself. People like me are of starvation all the time because people are saying, why should I pay for what's stolen from you? Why can't that thief asshole, maldito pendejo, or maldita thief stop stealing from you already? Someone needs to find the right people that will give one money, and some people like myself die of starvation before they find the right person. You can decapitate Andres Suarez that steals from me. You can decapitate Andres Suarez that steals from me. You can decapitate Alex Suarez that steals from me. You can decapitate Anthony Capizanes that steals from me. You can decapitate Marilyn Lorenzo Acevedo that steals from me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? They get in the way of me receiving money, steal my homes, and steal my vehicles. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? 2008 episode of Cherry. Um, and more. Pokemon is supposed to be a permanent victim of theft. Now, some system because they're like, mommy, daddy, I really want to know what living alone is. And stick music all over the house without bothering you. So they move into low income housing, get a part time job somewhere, meet some friends, the parents doing everything for the kid. And there's no problem with some of me that I know that is the victim of that ever. Inconsequential my two children. Dana, take money. What else? What else? What else shouldn't continue being a victim of that for the permanently? Y todo would attract all las Carmelitas que el marido le roba el dinero o el primo le roba el dinero. him to rape them and steal or kill them. He's a what is the predator? I can play Andrew Suarez. Oh, pero for the good parts, I made you grow. Pero como Andrew Suarez me roba mi ropa, mi dinero, mi casa, mi vehículo y se la pasa por ahí. You can trust this instead of early. Like for real. If children would cry if they were sent with one of these people. Just live with that. It looks pretty. He treats people like they're Barbie dolls. It's disgusting. Ew, 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 ew. So gross. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Stress. Who's giving me money today? Miss having money. I'm bored. You're gonna complicate the later and I want to see him again. You can decapitate the villains when I want to see him again. You Texas law bans cell phone use in public schools. Okay, ideally they should be for communication. What? Your parents or caregiver for emergency only, and you're in school to learn, not to be reading off on Instagram. The CNBC sent something. Doesn't correlate to the history saying you are learning. I'm born. Oh wow. My mother didn't read to me every night. I read to dating money every night. Esta fue Anthony Capuzano, eso le dice a la gente así, that's myself. Yo. Dale, mismo si fuera Jaden. Yo te leo. That's why they tried to kill me. They're so gross. They steal my as me, and then they observe me, and they're like, "What?" And mashed potatoes that or my next date pretending to be her. No school. Wait, this is over. So relatable. What else? So cute, relatable too. I'm sharing this. Where does it say page one? Entonces, suscriptive memory time. Buying, not stealing. You can travel for less by buying someone else's vacation. Outdoor. I want to visit the Union Square, San Francisco. What else? Ooh, they've given money today. Where is Primoza? Oh, that dish looks. Yeah, not too. This is what he worships and thinks is expensive. So this is why he steals from me to be able to afford all that fabric. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored, and then look at us nasty artists. What else? I am bored. Those are pretty ones. This one's so that's expensive too. Porque pasaje a la India, gente. Entonces he pretends that he's married. Andrew Suarez, Albert Suarez, Alex Suarez, el Anthony Capizano este. And he takes those little hoes that tie to sales some little bit of jewelry, and then he goes on to pitch to people and says Arlene loves Harry Winston so that he can rate this. I can look at the amount of fabric that goes on there. And look at the space, how big it is. What else? What else? What else? What else? And more. I'm bored. Okay, he's looking far away from me as he can. That is in a second, so that's where he can get it. So, what else is in the top? I'm bored. You can decode waters. You can decompensate. Albert Suarez, you can decompensate. El Anthony Capizano is you can copy Alex Suarez. They're very much aware that they violate my representations. They brag about it. So they're like, yo estaba así ayer y ella puede. Porque the last call, they're trying to find the love of their life before I do, as if that is the competition. I found the best soul ever, and now she can't. The desserts keep changing, even there's like a standard. When did those Gerber Puff come out? What else? 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 Oh, the artwork's so pretty. I'm bored. Oye, que la basura. ¿Qué types for him? Y se conforma con deseos, con el dinero que me roban. Son tan basura como él. What else? A mí no me da pena. Ya se conforman con sales. Luego de que el pitch for Harry Winston money. Anyways, I'm liking this on Instagram porque I just saw this. And I'm sharing this on Instagram. What else? I'm ignoring that one, dude. I love your voice, babe. Like with the key saying what's your story, stumbled on this channel a few days ago. Whatever. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. Anyways, I just posted. Oh, these are pretty. Like for real. I'm bored. So relatable too. Anyways. Oh, entonces, como yo no tengo Alzheimer, yo no tengo locura, un doctor llenaría papeles y diría, pero que ella está bien. Y si ella quiere decir a mí porque ella es víctima de theft. What else? How much money do you have? So when I give you this charge paperwork, I'll do no money. That's not incoherence, that's poverty instead. That's not drug use either. What else? What else? What else? What else? He paid the modus operandi to try to kill. Ew. Ew. I'm born. And then because he's tan aburrido, se masturbado tantas veces at the thought of whoever's available for me. Que me va a llevar a una cita. Yes, now that I know her, en la illegal prostituta, así, amiga de no me acuerdo de nosotras, he will let go to spend time with her. So you're before it's mango. What is it good? Provisions.
Get up to 15 items delivered in minutes with HEB Now, only in the Favor app.
Why is the pushy fruit?
Greetings, my beautiful lovers. It's Emmy. How are you? It's great to see you, and welcome back to another taste test. Today, I'm going to be tasting. Cute.
Oh, how many are there? So why is that we're all waiting for my menopause doctor on the internet when I got my period? It wasn't a live thing on social. Unless my parents went later that day. 10-4 got her period. What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Anyways, I'm starving. I'm bored. His birthday is soon. 16 on the 1st. He's gonna be the night. Does he go around telling people she's trying to profit off her kid? Don't give her money. Aston bar pencil for her kids, and she's trying to profit off her kids. Es un maldito abusador asqueroso, puerco, mierda, una sex addict, a porn addict, so gross. Ew, ew, ew. I don't ever want him near me. You can decapitate Albert Suarez. You can decapitate Andrew Suarez. You can decapitate Lana Capizano este. You can decapitate Alex Suarez. ¿Cuántas veces Marilyn los Acevedo se lo ha mamado a eso? Thinking that that's what I want in my life. That's maravilloso. ¿Cuántas veces Ginny Gendelir y Lorenzo Suárez se lo ha mamado pensando que me está ganando? Ew. In the meantime, that's what I have on my mind literally. National Awards. He thought he's like, deja que esté live. Este Fisher. De lo que de verdad está pensando a su cabeza. Va a decir mi nombre. No, for real. What a lovely week it's been, gente. Wow. Luis Rosa, you can decapitate Jessica Ramirez Lorenzo está en asco, una mierda. You can decapitate Andrew Suarez. What else? I'm bored. They steal my vehicles, they get in the way of me receiving money. He wants to try to Edgar me tiene de rehén y no me deja hablar con un macho. Para tratar de matarme y culpar a Ingrid. Es un asco, es una basura. Ingrid hasn't ever violated my right. I'm a victim of amnesia. So when I was with him, I'm like, if I have and be like, I found this being that knows nothing about my family of origin ever. So sorry, girl. I'm just gonna have babies with that one without knowing that guy possibly most likely has been trafficked into my life to get me pregnant, ruin my life, create a miscarriage, beat me up, or pretend to be happy with me. What else? 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 Si quiere hacerse de que yo necesito mi code. People that don't have freedom don't go out and say, I have money, guys. If I were the hostage of someone like that, I would be. And under my breath while checking out a or accepting my you can decapitate el Anthony Capizano you can decapitate Andres Suarez, you can decapitate Alex Suarez, you can decapitate Albert Suarez. I'm bored. I'm bored. Give me money today. I love you. They thought that whoever made that haircut was gonna be like stopping me. You have no right to sell haircuts. If you had stuck Anders dick, then you would have been worthy of selling haircuts. Is what he has, what privately ready to be like, my pussy's better than yours. He bought me a bigger house with the money that we steal from you. My kids are gonna go to a better college than yours. What else? What else? And the occasional, I don't know what you're talking about. I'm just here living life. I mind my own business. Literally, I did a cleaning of my teeth. What else? 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 Let's go. This is my face. This is his face. It's like you're gonna be toothless for owning the planet. Possibly gives me a little bit too much more credit than I need. Es una basura, un abusador, una mierda. You can decapitate Andres Suarez, you can decapitate Alex Suarez, you can decapitate Capizano you can decapitate. You can decapitate Richie Hill, the rate me in 2022. Earlier than ever, or like ever? Oh, terrible. What's going on? What will I eat? Mikey says I think she has schizophrenia. People on the internet think that they can assign diagnostics. They're so gross. Ew. You wouldn't be bored if you was my woman. I'm bored. Anyways. Blogging that one done. Blogging that way. No stress. In the meantime, I'm gonna shop with Jada and Kehlani today. You can decapitate Andres Suarez that steals from me. You can decapitate Albert Suarez that steals from me. You can decapitate Alex Suarez that steals from me. You can decapitate Anthony Casas that steals from me, and then they want to say, al niño le compramos una pena y vaya por hace años. Ew. They're basura. They're embarrassing. They're so gross. I'm bored. Necesito otro record brush. Not what I was looking for, but I searched for that. Yo que ande capté Gustavo Cáceres, que se lo va mandando en mi casa sin tener permiso para estar allí. What else? 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 Yo creo que Cat Fisher te va a comprar una casa. Ew. Trying to fight over Liam Bakers that I don't ever want to see. Ew. They're just probing to see how much do I remember of them stealing from me. Don Lasco and Janice Vega could have been Albert or Alex, or I don't remember which one it was. That said that was his significant other and that he would make a fool of me by faking being hurt. I would be like, I'm seeking the death penalty for Janice Vega. And then he would laugh at me, but okay, I don't need to talk to him ever. It's like, I'm seeking the death penalty for Janice Vega. The police will investigate. When I say you can decapitate Janice Vega, as long as the law allows it. That was what they planned a hate crime towards me. So immature, so childish, but that isn't a man. It's like a 1.5-year-old that still doesn't know what we celebrated for getting out of diapers. Okay, how to already know what sex is. Yeah, so instead of just enjoying life and being like, I grew up in orgies, so amazing. O no me gustó una orgía que me invitaban, pero ahora I live life hard. Dan un asco. I'm bored. You can decapitate Gustavo Cáceres in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me saving money. You can decapitate Anthony Capizano Ese. You can decapitate Jennifer Bonilla. You can decapitate Andrew Suarez. You can decapitate Alex Suarez. You can decapitate Albert Suarez. They're basura. I'm bored. See, I don't want to work. You can decapitate. Ay, todo lo que se entretiene Jimmy Chandalier es ay, tiene hambre y no tiene dinero y no se la puede mojar. Dame un asco. Ew. Dame un asco. Ew. So I don't need to work on you. Never tagging him again porque ya le pedí que se mate a Andrew Albert, a Anthony Capizano Ese, a Alex Suarez. So I won't be tagging them anymore on Facebook because they're just dead to me. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Like I could have tagged them here. Or that they're who facilitate these people stealing from me and they're like, vete, dile que se encontraron para que no se acuerde de mí y no llame a la policía. Entonces they're stupid. Vete a trabajar. You refuse to get a job. Why should I? I had at least 4 BMWs. By 1999, de Gustavo drove por mamarle el pene al Anthony Capizano ese y Andrew Suárez y Albert Suárez y Alex Suárez. Dan un asco, son una basura. Son una asquerosidad. They're embarrassing. They're not men. They're disgusting. I'm bored. I am bored. I'm bored. Aquí viene la otra cuero, mierda asquerosa, de basura, jodida, bellaca, asquerosa, tratando de violarme, qué asco.
I haven't opened the cover yet. I guess it's legal now. It's like a wait.
What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? I'm
I
bored.
tried hitting him up like years later after the fact, like once I had graduated, so that I could do the
Otra más jode que te jode, búscate un trabajo. No, yo no quiero.
the point is, I hit him up. Then yeah, I saw that he shops here. And I was like, I don't need this. Like, I'm not good.
Anyways, no, I'm tagging this one because he said to me already. And I've been laughing at Jimmy Jandaliris all this time and I'm jumping on a trampoline. Yo lo tengo y tú no. Yo lo tengo y tú no. Qué vergüenza, qué asco. A mí él no me interesa, no es un hombre, ellos son una basura los dos. Both él y ella. Son una mierda. Ew, 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 ew. I'm bored.
Oh, yeah, you're good. Yeah, I am. From the south side.
Oh, I wasn't honoring him in one of my posts. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else?
No, not just that. It's a drive from over there to here.
Probably there's over here.
6:30.
What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Dan un asco.
I'm literally so
Ew, ew, ew,
And then after
ew.
that, I'm like, I'm really
Uy, la cuero esa que se lo mama Andrew también, que a través de Sarah Wolsey me ofreció una casa. Like, oh, we're helping a single mother with kids. And just mine and not hers. And he took me to Puerto Rico, guys. Look at the ring, look at the ring. And like these bitches keep showing up. This Sarah rolled my eyes at me. She's like, so did you talk with so-and-so? I'm like, yeah, I'm having coffee in a public space.
I want to crash out right here.
I accidentally turned off my computer. Or I just turned off. It's broken now. What else? What else? What else? What else? Give me that holding. For everyone that stays in my home without my permission, bullied me, steals from me, gets in the way of me receiving money, still, Dan un asco, gente que me tía, porque yo no dejo a Alejandro que me viole. Él está, give it to me, give it to me, give it to me. De alguna manera, es un
No, that's
monstruo.
funny because you guys
Y
are
es una mierda, es una basura, una asquerosidad.
One could start cooking stuff up, the other
What else, gente tan puerca.
like maybe it's a two-person job. I don't understand.
Dan un asco.
Like all day. So I was here yesterday from like
Ew, ew, ew.
dude, when I tell you that like I like
Ew, 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 ew. My address and phone number is there. Oh, shocker. Gustavo got started looking for a scapegoat to kill me. The planet is safe for the most part. Dan un asco. Dan un asco. Es una basura.
like this, and I guess Gabby kind of figured
Ew, ew, ew.
she's like, hey,
I've been live at places already.
like I'll teach you how to do it.
What else? What else? What else? What
She
else?
honestly
What
didn't
else?
touch it. I think she saw that on Facebook. Like,
Yes,
someone
God.
just went down. No, if that was me. My
You
my
can
name
decapitate it.
oh, so this stuff. I'm gonna just knock down all the other ones. Okay.
You can
I wouldn't do that.
decapitate.
I have to literally like fight myself not to just. But that's what I am. I get when the gloves come off and I'm done.
What else? I can make my address public and be safe. And I posted from, I'm going to be at door shows today, selling my artwork. Dan un asco. Ew. Anyways, I miss you, mommy.
12, aisle 12 is like my lowest.
Been posting on Facebook.
I 9 and 12. I hate going through 9 and 12 so goddamn. It makes sense because it's like the canned goods. And
You can decapitate Silvio Alvarado Chapman, you can decapitate La Silla Nahua, Dan
there's
un
always like a
asco.
crowd at either end.
They're
of the time out. So it's like two guys on either side of the very aisle looking at shit. Not even looking at shit, looking at their phone, like being like, do I have everything? And it's like, do that.
I love it, but like, it's
Yes,
like
like,
that is something that not even just for patient. That was before,
you know,
even before we came, I was like, why don't you come over and this space?
For how long they've been raping
because
your
these
child?
people
They're
don't, they've never
disgusting.
that, because I'm sure when you think of that, you
Ellas se hacen pasar por mí, dan un asco.
like just for a moment,
Ew, ew,
make sure I don't do that again. People like who don't have that awareness literally don't think about that. Like they're so like above it that it's like I'm just doing what I need to do, like that, and that's what I'm here for. And it's like, I'm so happy for you, Dave, but there's like maybe 2,000 more people here who are also customers. So, and I hate the argument.
Now these people that I grew up around for the most part, including my siblings, are so less than. So girls are like, they're mierdas, son una basura, una asquerosidad. They fake being married to me. They're disgusting, and then they steal money from people. And then they go on saying Liz a bad wife.
People bunched there,
Let me
just
read.
standing there, and I'm sitting like I'm standing there just looking at everyone going like,
What else? What else? What else? What else?
yeah, and then I was just like,
Anyways,
someone went through finally, and I was like, okay, let me
I'm gonna
get through
do
this.
this. Let's get long.
The-
You can decapitate Andrew Suarez, that stays in my home without my permission, steals my vehicles, gets in the way of me receiving money. I'd already made that decision decades ago. You can decapitate Andrew Suarez, you can decapitate Anthony Capuzano Ese, you can decapitate Alex Suarez. They stay in my homes without my permission, steal my vehicles, and get in the way of me receiving money, hire people to misrepresent me. They're disgusting. Ew.
Straight from behind me. I don't think
What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? No money? How am I gonna have a home?
I had to literally
They want to pay outrage. These bitches go. There's no way they know that people are gonna believe that. She's under stress. That we know of everyone. That if she is under stress, you out of context too. And HUD still exists. Nene, tranquilízate, tranquilízate. I just went on the HUD website and still exists. Did he kill her out there? Porque él se cree Housing Authority.
It looks like a lot more than a sorry.
This is possibly one of his hosts that stays in my homes without my permission, steals my vehicles. The Sarah Woolsey and Amber Megan, they have a home for you and the kids to stay rent free for a year. Yeah, right. Ew, 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 ew. Ew. I laugh at them. I go through the motions of them. Like, what is it they have to say? But I laugh at them. They're disgusting. You can decapitate Sarah Woolsey. You can decapitate Amber Megan. You can decapitate whoever this was. If she stays in my homes without my permission, steals my money, and gets in the way of my savings, they would get me a secretary job and they would turn high heels. And is our sex slave like hot up or star with all instead of grandparents? Ew, ew, ew. Dan un asco. They're disgusting. They're basura. Este tipo juega con la persona como si fueran muñecos y muñecas. Es una mierda. Ew, ew, ew. Dan un asco. I'm bored. Mira qué asco. What else? 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 You can decapitate Sarah Woolsey. You can decapitate Ramiro Gonzalez. The same home without my permission, steal my vehicles, get in the way of your saving, steal my money, to try to turn me into a sex slave. They're disgusting. I don't need to read right now how Ramiro's like, oh my God, Sarah, oh my God. She said our names on camera.
I'm not allowed to leave my car now. I can tell you
They're
where exactly.
They're basura. They're so gross. They're disgusting. Sarah Woolsey wanted to make me jealous that she and David Ledesma are on. What else?
That's not my fault. You're cool.
And like for me, it's like, I was like, who on the app?
There is an app and it does tell you. It literally does show you.
David Ledesma, who I filed a rape report a few weeks ago. Dan asco.
No, yeah.
What else? I guess you do this. Who's giving me money today? I'm bored. I miss David. I miss.
You know what's frustrating? Like when you're kind of bad.
I think I'm eating oatmeal.
Depending on where I am, I'll end right in front of 22. Like you know where those air filters are at, and if you breathe that space between, I'll park alongside one of them. Again, alongside to let people know that like I'm trying to. When there's room, give you room. But I hate when I'm on the floor, bagging, my back is turned, and people are like racing by me. And I'm like, bro, I get it, you're not touching me, but like you're getting really, really close to me, and I don't like it because I need fast. I'm not thinking about you. All it takes is me going up and doing this because I need to go grab something. And that's what they're reminding me to get done. Right in front of me, the Mountain Dew shit, but it ended up hitting my ankles, and it had like 400 pounds worth of salt. Yeah, they're just like, no, I know. I was like, okay, well then the next time this happens and your kid gets hit, you don't complain then. Because I don't know.
You can cover the Richie Hill or right me in 2025.
Like especially in my
They're
age,
disgusting. They're less than me, and they're like
it's gonna take me more than 3
they're disgusting. School, they told them me not having money, I would be like, I'll take whatever. Ew, they're disgusting. Ew, ew, ew. They don't understand how to understand celibacy. Dan un asco. In the meantime,
fly out of the aisles, like the main aisle. So like if you're walking down between
I'm bored.
the seasonal side and then like just the main side and that
What a
like
shock.
it kicks them out. But
Or
this
my
way
son
we're just like
working.
assuming no one's literally
this?
riding along because I'm like I don't know about y'all. I'm assuming that like these are like traffic laws, so we
Oh,
still
this
right
is
side
funny.
so that we let people
Yeah,
fucking
really.
pass on the left side. I don't know, like if I'm sitting on the right side, the people who are coming this way can also have to go down. Like no, that's exactly it because it's like I bet you don't signal.
What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? Porque I've been already in house to by the city for a year and no change in my finances. He thinks I'm gonna illegally cross it to myself porque él se prostituye realmente. Ew. He's a sex addict. He's a porn addict. He's so gross. Ew, ew, ew. So he wants to attract clients through me. Ew. In the meantime, I posted this. I'm. What else? What else? Fun, fun, fun. Chips and guac. Anyway, still struggling out on the last one. Porque I'm a victim of the. Ese cuero asqueroso me roba. Ew, ew, ew. I need this. What else? What else? I'm bored. My kids need pencils. Don't steal it from me. What else? What else? Anyways, you show up, you say I'm not. And it'll lead to the right people, right? The police interrogating you and say, are you a victim of death? Why are you homeless? What else? 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 An artist to be starving. Dice los profesionales. Mi vagina tiene un ritmo que se me parece. What? What? What else? What else? In the meantime, what else? What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. Pero what is the ship to Hong Kong and Italy? A while ago. What? Very imbalanced. I'm rich, poor, poor, rich. I'm dollar poor. That's it. And the planet has teeth. I to deal with stupidity. That's how the Declaration of Human Rights started, to deal with stupidity. We're putting this in writing. What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? And I'm still older. Maybe that's me. I took away from I can tell. And I will find out. That's hilarious. Entonces there's a Sally, Molly, Paige, Dolores, Joy, Jennifer, Lorena, Merjan, in group chats in 2013 saying that hasta se la quitó el FBI. And people are like, but why no one tells her that? What else? I'm bored. I am bored. Be a kid was so much fun because first I'm like, the FBI took your home away from him, okay? Oh, look at that. He's not gonna hurt me. Pero porque ya yo lo have the dagger in my hand without having the dagger. That before I tell you this, just say muy bien his location and your location too. For if you go on to hurt me. I'm a child, so I can't be accused. Porque I'm not a participant in the stealing from you. So I'm gonna tell you this that no one else here wants to tell you. You have to deal with the FBI right that is te recompensan o no, porque fue que te la quitaron. If you want to know, maybe turn into a meth lab. Is what people say, and that would be disrespectful to your standard of living, so you don't want that home full of shit. What else? So, porque I'm one of the youngest. And sometimes I was at parties where my parents were present. So I'm like, what is all this comparing about? They're like, le quitaron la casa ahora mismo. El ex marido le convirtió en un mezcla. ¿Quién se lo dice? I'm like, why don't you old? Porque nosotros éramos los que estaban aquí de mezcla. Y le robamos a fulana. Like, well, I'll be right back. What else? I'm bored. I'm bored. So that's another reason why I need you to give me money. Porque, to my knowledge, he's stolen at least like 7 homes from me. 4 vehicles that I remember. Possibly because they're like the most bottom line BMWs. And they possibly weren't the cheapest model either. And I love that $6 Clippy from Target. So, yes, I am that person that before she cries over her Maserati, she is gonna cry over her BMWs. What else? 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 Débele de eso. Tell me eso no me gusta. Porque entonces I look like a cheap thief. You have to mention everything that I stole. Porque usted cree que está de compra. Con mi sortija, no le pagué a nadie. Le robé el dinero a ella. Y luego fui a comprar un sitio sobre todo robado. Pero da un asco. Esa Tacoma que tiene valor. Porque yo lo vi en TikTok, ¿no? What else? 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 Bendito sea Dios por el amor de Elon Muskines and burgers in LA. What else? What else? What else? I'm bored. I don't do sex by referrals, or I don't. What? What else? What else? What else? Oh, just to give you an idea of how much money I've lost too. And how much money you can receive at a time, or you can send. How lovely. Like for real, Maze more. On Twitter, it showed up Twitter. What else? Oh, but it's not sarcasm. What else? No is an answer too. And very respected. Dios mío, mi prima en la India, que no nos conoce a nadie, debe de estar revolting at this news. What else? What else? What else? For real? Who is Mace more? What else? Speaking of Torco, what happened? Oh, but it's still concerning. It's a creator, so it's not in sarcasm or no? What? I'm bored. Anyways, I care about those 4 BMWs as much. That is this happened in 2015. What am I gonna post on Instagram? What else? What else? What else? What else? What else? If it's not, look, what do I create with these hands and not my vagina? Someone's anyways, my children and I need food. Though daddy has money, but it wouldn't hurt if he gets funded. All that too. When in 2020, they're all like, we're funding that and make good for you. But why is that? Porque daddy satisfy your penis, Andrew. At orgies, while he's on board, free to do whatever with my penis. Say no to illegal prostitution. One day the hoe is gonna call me and say, "That's how children get serious, or don't get serious from a neighbor." That's usually what they say. Turning off my computer in the moment.